Imagine a person goes to a job interview and the interviewer asks them about their punctuality. The applicant responds that they can speak very clearly and use proper grammar in speech and writing. That's an awesome answer if the question was about punctuation. However, punctuality refers to time. Is the person usually on time or late? It's an easy mix up to make, but goes to show how important it is to prepare for a job interview. I'm Skylar Marsh, and I'm going to talk to you today about interviews. We'll be going over what to do before, during, and after an interview. We'll also cover why a job interview is so important. First, we're going to discuss what to do before an interview. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, research, practice, and attire are important parts of preparing for an interview. It's important to do research beforehand. You should look into the job you're applying for. In reading the job description, you can find out if you have the skill set needed and what skills to showcase during the interview. What skills are they looking for? What tasks do they want to be completed? These are all the skills that you want to bring up in the interview. However, make sure to be honest about your qualifications and skills. You should also look into the company's mission and their goals. You could then incorporate this information into your cover letter. This is so that they know you did the research and are familiar with their company. It will mean much more to the company if your cover letter is tailored to them rather than just a generic cover letter that you would send to any company. Doing research shows you're interested and willing to put in work to be prepared. It also determines if the job is a good fit for you. Does your goals match up with the company's goals? Is it a company you truly want to work for? After you do the research, it's important to practice before the interview. To do this, you can look into popular interview questions. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, some major questions are, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Was an instance you had to deal with a conflict? And how did you resolve that conflict? Another question that is asked often in interviews is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? The way you answer can tell the company what your goals are and how driven you are. Be prepared, but don't limit yourself. Be ready for the unknown and not just the questions that you practice. Lastly, before an interview, you should determine what you'll wear. It's important to look professional in order to make a great impression. After you have taken the time to practice, you're ready for the actual interview. Make sure to show up early. In other words, be punctual. Greet the interviewer in a professional, polite way. Usually this means shaking hands. With the world we currently live in with COVID, however, this may mean a warm smile and a hello. According to GoGovernment.org's article, The Interview Process, it's important to listen carefully to questions as well as to ask your own questions. Try to answer the question that was asked as directly as possible while incorporating your skill set. You want to find a way to discuss your achievements and education within the questions, but still focus on the question. Avoid running off topic with your answers. Make sure to answer in a way that shows you're interested in the position. It's always a good idea to use your research. Incorporate the company's mission and goals into your answer. According to Dr. Mary Dowd's writing in the article titled The Value of Importance of a Job Interview, it's important to discuss the job description. You can ask about your daily tasks and duties as well as expectations. Make sure to leave the impression with the company that you're interested in their available position. Once the research and interview are completed, it's important to follow up. Some ways to follow up are to call and thank the company or to write a thank you note thanking them for their time. A little gesture like that can show what kind of employee you would be and just how interested in the position being offered. Remember to stay positive and be patient after the interview. The interview process can take a long time, so don't get discouraged. Dr. Mary Dowd also discusses the importance of a job interview. This is where you can ask and learn about the daily work. This will help you determine if it's a good fit for you and vice versa. This is also where you learn about the benefits. You could potentially learn about the wage, any insurance being offered, such as health, dental, eye insurance. You could learn about retirement or paid time off, vacation, sick leave. Some companies also offer benefits called fringe benefits. This means that they may not be able to offer you benefits such as the ones that we normally think of, like insurance. So to make up for that, they give you a certain amount of cash each pay period in order to purchase your own benefits. Another important benefit some companies offer are compensation for school. Some are so supportive of your education that they offer to pay your loans back or offer to pay for you to continue your education. Some companies barely offer any benefits, while other companies may offer all the benefits that were mentioned. Some companies may pay a lower wage and offer better benefit packages, while others may offer a better wage and lower benefit packages. There are so many different benefits that you may learn about during a job interview, and these are all things that need to be considered. Interviews are also important because they help you to understand the company's growth ladder. It helps you to determine whether or not there are possibilities to grow within the company and as an individual. Does the company hire from within for open positions or not? There could be training programs that are provided that will work for your professional advantage in the future. An example could be a company may want you to get certified in QuickBooks. That certification can help your wage increase. It can help you move up in the company. It can help in the future if you ever interview for a different job. In conclusion, we can see how all aspects of an interview are crucial. Beforehand, a person must do their research, practice, and dress appropriately. At the interview, a person must answer the questions directly while implementing their research and talking about their education and achievements. They can also ask their own questions to determine if the job is a good fit for them and if they're a good fit for the job. And after an interview, it's important to follow up and be patient. It's a long process, so don't get discouraged. The value of a job interview is endless. There can be different benefits such as insurance and retirement, as well as personal growth. A job interview is the first step to your future in a career, and you're ready.